What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new Let's Play. I shouldn't say welcome back, but you know what I mean. This time we're doing Metroid Fusion. A few things I want to say before we start here. One, if my voice sounds a little bit different, I do happen to have a sore throat right now, so I apologize. But it sounds pretty normal right now because I took a pill, so that's good. I do, sorry, have a bit of a cough, but that shouldn't come up in the episodes because it doesn't seem to be happening a lot. The reason I haven't uploaded in 3 weeks is because I was on a school trip to Washington, D.C. for 3 days, and I took a 2-week break from my channel after I uploaded the Earthbound videos because I didn't know what game I wanted to do next. So that's why I've been gone for 3 weeks, but summer break is happening, school's out, so I can play now. A lot of stuff from my channel, so expect that. Yeah, so without further ado, let's just get started. I've been assigned to watch over biologics research team, so I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologics vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then, someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid on SR-388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived reborn. Something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatching my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at the B.S.L research station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biologic Space Labs, or B.S.L research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I'm being sent there to investigate. My mission on the B.S.L station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt, computerized CO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CO. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as the parts of your suit infected by the X parasites. The cause of the explosion is yet unclear. Investigate the quarantine bay. It's here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Now, go to the quarantine bay. And here we are, in the B.S.L research station. So already, one of my favorite details in this game is right at the beginning. Obviously, the blue parts of the fusion suit that she's wearing, Samus that is organic, it's living. It's a mix of Metroid DNA and X parasite DNA. You can actually see it breathing right now while you stand still. See it moving, it's breathing. It's kind of creepy. And I guess I'll show the ship saving animation because we're never going to see this again. Nope, I don't need to get the mission again. Right. And let's go. Another thing I want to get out of the way is, there might not be a lot of commentary from me this episode. There is a lot of dialogue in the beginning of this game, just heads up. And also I'm holding down to run because it makes you move a little bit faster. The quarantine bay is ahead. Bio signs are confirmed. Be careful. So yeah, this game already starts off pretty suspenseful here. This game definitely, of all the Metroid games, this one definitely leads into the horror elements the most. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine works so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to so many creatures, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of all breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I'm already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you were only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Now get going. I have released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Everyone always says that Super Metroid, of all the games, has the most suspenseful beginning. I disagree. Sure, fighting Ridley is crazy and all, but you're gonna soon find that the way this game progresses is one problem leads to another. This game never stops being suspenseful, and I love it for that. This game also gets pretty violent in terms of like graphics and stuff. I have received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. Is your objective clear? With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation CO I served under named Adam Malkovich. He called me lady on missions. From anyone else it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. I also think this is the first time we ever see Samus talk in a game. Alright, so now we have missiles, and unlike other Metroid games where you have to select the button, you can just hold it down on this one, which is nice. I like holding it down more. Let's see. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. I apologize for the quick cut there. I had to check something important. But yeah, no, we have missiles now. So let's move on. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge bioscience, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room, or absorb a special type of green X parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Is your objective clear? Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Now find a way to the target. You use missiles a lot in this game. I think of all the 2D Metroid games, this is the one you use missiles in the most. There you go, there's our first missile to upgrade. Then in here, there's one right there. This is a door mini boss. Pretty simple, just kinda gotta wait for his actual eye to show up. So, yellow X parasites restore your health, green ones restore your missiles, and if I can kill this door, there we go. Red ones give you a full refill on everything. And those are all the, well, there's technically one more color, but I won't get into spoilers. This is an energy tank, it's just a health upgrade. And this is Arachnus, the first boss of the game. He is a returning boss from Metroid 2, and his music is really good. But he's also a pretty easy boss. So this is an X core, because well, technically this boss is called Arachnus X. So this is our first example of an X parasite killing an organism and taking it over, kind of mimicking it, just like the computer said. I'll call him Adam because that's what Samus has named him. Anyways, Arachnus X gives us our Morph Ball. Pretty self-explanatory. I think it's her most iconic move. I don't think I need to go into detail about it. Yeah, alright. There's a missile tank in here that we can grab. I lied, this is a recharge room. I thought this was a missile tank. How weird to lock a recharge room behind a barrier like that. Alright, yeah, let's just go back to the navigation room then. Which would be down this way. There we are. Samus, as I feared, the breeding environments have been invaded by X-parasites. Sector 1 shows several anomalies on biosensors. Sector 1 is a simulation of the SR-388 ecosystem. To get there, take the main elevator to access shaft and use elevator 1. Is your objective clear? Use the navigation room just inside for further briefing. I'm not sure, but I think that whoever allowed the X into the environment might also be linked to the earlier explosion. See what I'm talking about? This station is just not a good area for Samus to be. That is an area we can't go into. That is way too cold for us right now. We'll die. This is where the missile tank is. Alright. This is what I thought that room we just went into was. Next time on Metroid Fusion, we will be exploring Sector 1 and seeing what Adam wants us to do. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.